Hello everyone, welcome back. We're back in the Golf Tech studio. I'm joined here by my glamorous assistant, Mr. Pete Marks. That's first and maybe last time I'll ever call you that.
Good. About that. Today
we have got a ping comparison video. We've got the brand new i525, we've got the brand new i230, we've got GC quad set up. We're going to get you some numbers and we're going to see what the differences are between these two irons. I've got an inkling that these are both very well performing, especially this one. I think this one goes miles. Let's put it to the test. Let's get into it. So welcome back everyone. Like I said in that introduction, we have got an irons test today. I want to say a big thanks to Pete, stood right there, for letting us back in the studio tonight. He's very kind, despite what a lot of people say. Golf balls that we're using for this test, just before I get into the intricacies of this test, I'm going to use my seed golf balls. First up, we've got i525. I'm going to hit about 6 shots, and we're going to collect some data, and then we're going to do the same with the i230 and compare, and then talk about what we find later. So, good to go?
Good to go. Am I stood too close? Am I going to get pulled in?
No, I think you sound.
With the vortex?
With a slightly fast swing. I feel so pressured to hit some good shots now, you know.
Should do. That's a biggie at that, Jack. That's 190 carry. Got a flag down there at 190.
I was worried it might go a bit too far, this one. Oh, Pete.
The other one's for you, Jack. We don't need to do the rest of the video. You could just buy a set of them.
Right, so that'll do us for today's video. Do you know one thing that I've not mentioned? In this video today, we're going to announce the winner of the 1 hour free in the Golf Tech studio.
Are we?
Yeah. We've had adequate comments. We've got a good bunch of people.
Good, yeah, okay.
Well, so stay tuned for that, if you've entered. If you're not entered, keep watching. Or, go over to that video now, comment something, in the hope, that I might still pull your name out, which, you know, it's a crazy world we live in, isn't it?
You've lost me now, I'm completely confused.
What
we're doing.
Alright, I'll pull you back.
Just hit it.
I'm nearly hitting green every time, aren't I?
Your backswing's nearly as fast as your pre-shot routine.
What should I do? Should I style it out a little bit? Or go a bit impala for it?
I think that ship sailed now for you, I think.
Really? You think I'm too far long gone?
Yeah, a bit long in the tooth.
If that had worked, then I would have stuck with it indefinitely. One more.
Okay.
One more for the i525. The shaft that I'm using in today's test, it's an interchangeable shaft. We've got the Dynamic Gold S300 105, slightly lighter one. Prefer the feel of this one. So when it comes to trying the i230, I'm going to swap it out, put the shaft in that head. Both of these clubs are blue light angle. They weren't actually too bad then, were they?
They were pretty good, weren't they? They were pretty good.
I take them off course.
The dispersion's quite good there, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know one thing that I dare say I'm alright at? Sometimes, front and back dispersion, whenever I do an iron test, they always come out. Front and back's pretty good.
Want to whip your stats up there?
Can do. That's beautiful. So, straight off the bat, do you want to talk the people through the numbers that we've seen there, Pete?
Okay, so generally speaking, I'd be looking at trying to get the ball to launch at half the loft. So for a 7 iron, somewhere in about 16, 17, your average is 16.8, which is good.
Sweet.
Spin rate should be around about the number of the iron times 1,000, so somewhere close to 7,000. Maybe a little bit less off a range mark, maybe 500 less, or 6,500. For me, that's not spinning enough. It's 5,100 average.
I'd agree with that, and I would say because of that as well, that's why we're seeing excessive distances for me for a 7 iron. So I would look to carry it usually about 170, 175.
Okay.
Because that reduced spin machine carries 185, which is ridiculous to be fair.
Yeah, but then on top of that, because the spin's low, that your run out is getting up to 193, so you've got 8 yards of run out, which on the green you don't want that. You want it to be able to pitch, pretty much pitch and stop, because you'd still consider a 7 iron to be a scoring club.
Yeah, stopping club, definitely. Yeah.
Good. Okay, shall we stick the other one on there?
Yeah, please. Yeah. So now we're moving into i230. So exact same light angle, the light angle that I get fitted for with my pings, blue, 1 degree upright. Shaft has been swapped over successfully. Dynamic Gold 105 S300 back in. Same length, both of these. i230 at 7.9 is 33 degrees aloft. i525 is And the i525 lock is 30.5, so 1.5 degrees difference.
Yeah, it's
So.
quite a significant difference, that, isn't it?
We're expecting these to spin a little bit more, travel a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
What we're thinking on to 5 yards, something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Also,
I also think that that's more there for the Players Club, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The higher spin.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah. All subject to play, I suppose, though, isn't it?
Obviously.
Who's not been? Yeah. You know what? Been alright tonight, haven't I? So
Been
far.
good. It's been good, yeah.
I like the line colour change, Pete.
I've done it to match your eyes, Jack.
It's beautiful. Not my eyes. Right, 5 more then.
Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? I mean, straight away at this point you can see higher launch, 18.1, so 2 degrees higher, maybe 1.5 degrees higher, and more spin, another 500 spin.
Higher launch despite feeling a fraction thin as well.
Okay.
That felt like a good one.
Yeah, that sounded flush then.
Distance definitely a fraction shorter, isn't
Yeah, a
it?
little bit.
Stopping seems as though it's stopping way quicker.
Yeah. But how much of that is it stopping because the angle of descent is steeper because it's going up higher?
Yeah.
Because the spin rate on that one's come back down again now, 5.4.
Right, so despite these being forged and these being cast, I know Ping have spoke about a polymer insert in this, they feel similarly soft. You'd expect the forged ones to feel softer. I'm not feeling a load of that so far, so
It's head screwed on properly.
I believe so. What mine or clubs?
Well,
Bit pushy that. Pushy? Is that a word?
it's not like Del Boy.
Pushy.
Would you take that last one out in terms of, because you've obviously had the club face open, it's added loft, it's going to add spin because of that?
I'm going to say no. Because it's severity of it, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Because I won't consider that as being, you know, when you look at fittings and you see shots that are genuine anomalies, I can quite easily hit that.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's put it in a setting.
Okay.
If I've hit one, topped it, I don't want to hit that shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But is it different? Is it different for a fitting? If somebody who's coming for a fitting compared to trying to show what the clubs can do?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps, yeah. Similar to shot number 4, that one, weren't it? Yeah, we've had 2 in there. I think if we break it down to individual shots, we'll be able to see what we want to see. Won't
Is
we?
that enough?
Yeah, good for me.
Okay.
Right, comparison time.
If we do look at those last ones that you were hitting there, you've got ball speeds not quite as much. You'd expect that to be the case because you've got more loft. Ball speed's down by about 3 miles an hour. Launch angle is up by 2 degrees.
I say strikes were very similar as well,
Yeah.
so that weren't striking juice.
But spin rate is nearly 900. That's more than 900 more.
Mm-hmm.
That for me would be a deal breaker, even though you hit the other ones further.
Yeah.
I want control over it when it comes down. Really. So
What is like? Look at standard deviation as well. So we've only got 321 reds
Yeah.
of difference between 366. I would have said that i525 the strikes were similar. We've had a couple, haven't we? Where I've had a slightly open face and it has spun more,
Yeah.
and we've seen a similar set of spins there, haven't we? So
Although your yardage dispersion is 5 with the 525s and 6 with the
i230s.
i230s.
Yeah.
But I would say that hitting the average of 175 with your 7-iron for that last iron, it's long enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I want it to go on 7.5, and like there were a shot with the i525s where it spun at 4.5.
Yeah.
With the first shot that I hit, I would hate to be aiming at a flag that is 180 yard away, see it spin less,
Yeah.
and then consequently miss that green. Are these two dispersions?
Yeah,
kind
but there's nothing between them, is there?
Is there slight
Long and left a little bit more with the first one.
Yeah.
Short and right a little bit more with it.
Yeah, with square faces on each
Yeah.
occasion, you'd expect i230 just to be a little bit shorter anyway, wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
So I was going to say, what's the price point difference between the two?
I don't think there is much of a price point difference. I'll just pull it up now. So with the i525, you're looking at 1,049. I believe that's from 5 to pitching waves. That might not even be a full set, that.
Yeah.
So 1,049 is for 5 to pitching waves. That's 6 irons.
Yeah.
And then i230, the price is 999, so 50 quid between
Yeah,
them.
that's not much, is it? It's only a tenner an iron.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think Ping are very relatively competitively priced for that as well. They don't tend to have premium irons that cost 200, 300 quid more, so very similar in price.
I think one of the things that I would have said from being to Ping quite a few times is that you can go sometimes with a preconceived idea that you want whatever iron it is, but then during the fitting process you find that you hit the other one. I think you've got to be open-minded enough to say, yeah, that's what I wanted, but this one performs better.
Yeah.
And I think you could make an argument for both of those performing well, but giving you different things.
Definitely. And what kind of golfer would you say will be more suited to i525? Maybe now knowing that I'm someone with a higher swing speed, not necessarily looking for distance.
Yeah.
What kind of golfer would you say would fit more into i525?
I suppose it depends on whether you can deliver that loft and can cope with that loft. Not everybody's going to hit the 7 iron 190, are they?
No.
And if you go less loft, then is it becoming harder to hit with that?
Yeah. Definitely something for you guys at home to try. One thing that I will say from my point of view is that they both look fantastic, despite the i525 having a profile that's probably maybe more similar to a TaylorMade P790. It does look very sleek, does feel great, especially with having a forged face. i230, despite it not being forged, again because of that polymer insert, does feel wicked again. So I think two absolutely cracking golf irons.
Yeah. From top end looking down, they're virtually the same, aren't they? You can
Very
really
similar.
you wouldn't be able to tell which were which looking down.
I'd say if I maybe i230 slightly smaller blade length and a slightly thinner top line, but it is fractional, isn't it?
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
Minimal. If you had to squint to see that like I do, you're not going to
Yeah.
notice it, are you? So.
No.
So yeah, hopefully you guys at home have pulled the information that you would like to have done out of this video. The only thing left for me to do in this video now is to say who's won the free hour in the Golf Tech Studio. So let me get on to my YouTube wheel spinny thing and let's see who's won. Right then, so the winner of the free hour here in the Golf Tech Studio with Mr. Pete Marsh is... Drum roll. Right, start pick a winner. Right, we've got 20 comments. Let's see who the winner is. And the winner is, drum roll, Sid Jones.
Oh, it's not, is it?
7th at Pebble Beach. Not sure I'd stop playing golf if I had that set up. Well, Sid, you might have to stop playing after an hour, but that is 1 hour that you've won here in the Golf Tech Studio, so congratulations.
Well done, Sid. Look forward to seeing you.
Wicked. So yeah, that's it from us for today's video. Thanks for watching. In my description for this video I'm going to link Pete's stuff for the Golf Tech Studio.
Lovely, thank you.
So you can get in touch with him if you want to come and spend some good time here in the winter. Apart from that, that's it from me. Stay tuned for some more videos coming soon. Catch you in the next one. Later.